Welcome, everybody, to the Notorious OTB, brought to you by the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. And, folks, as always,
it's all good, baby. It was all a dream.
We used to read Blood Horse magazine. I got my cue.
Yes, human being.
And I'm your host, Chase Sessoms, the Wolf of Oaklawn.
I'd rather be trapped than lazy. Don't care what they say, I'ma do what pays me.
It happens every year about this time. Weaklings act like they lost their mind. Alphas reclaim the neighborhood. Rob the sheep and all the wolves get good.
Yes. Welcome to the show. Joining me, as always, you might know him as the Michelangelo of the crime, Michael Jordan. He's your favorite capper's favorite capper. Ladies and gentlemen, Barry the Sniper Spears.
Hey, don't rub on that. You block that. You understand? That's alpaca. That's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit. Right. You don't rubble. Put the club soda on there.
What's good, Barry?
Not much. I am, however, not as annoyed as Denzel. That's a good thing.
That is a good thing. I believe the reason there was blood on the alpaca is because he shot somebody, so that's good to know.
Right, he released that anger, huh?
That's right. You just gotta let the chrome sing sometimes. That's I don't think people say that anymore. But
I'm pretty sure they do.
They do? All right. I'm still hip. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday. And because it's Friday, that means that this week of shows has been building to a fever pitch, a crescendo, if you will, because on Friday, we don't just give you best bets. We put it on our mamas.
Can I make my phone call? Do I have rights? Can I make my phone call?
Who you gonna call?
Huh?
Who you gonna call?
Your mama.
So today, for the best bets that we're putting on our mamas, we're going to take a look at the Saratoga Friday card. That's today's Friday at Saratoga, the 15th of August, year of our Lord 2025. Post time for this card is going to be 1:10 p.m. Eastern, 12:10 p.m. or God's time, 10:10 a.m. specific time. And post time is pretty important because, Barry, you're kicking us off in the very first race.
Yeah, I'm stepping on necks, as the Wolf would say. But yeah, this is a nice little maiden special weight, $90,000 purse, going a mile and 16th on the dirt. And the horse that I landed on is the 3-horse Tim and Sam. Now you see that this horse had one start on July 16th. I was actually there that day. And the comment in the forum says the hit gate start past tired ones. I don't really necessarily believe that's accurate. The hit gate part, definitely, because the horse broke dead last, was completely last, made up some ground around the turn, and I thought ran a really good race despite the start, finished up strong, and it was a nice builder race. I think the stretch out makes a lot of sense going a mile and 16th. This horse looked like he had a lot left. Being out of Motown, it shouldn't be a problem, out of a Lemon Drop Kid mare. The trainer does pretty well second time out, hitting at a 14% clip. He doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of horses, and also gets Carmouche, who's riding as hot as anybody up there at Saratoga, to ride. So, if you go through the field, the other horses don't look all that great. I mean, the favorite, the one entry of Jaxer and Caroline St. Beat, one hasn't run, and the other was in the same race as Tim and Sam and finished way behind that one, 10 lengths behind that one to be exact. These kind of races are kind of crapshoots. So the little bit of form that you do have to go on, sometimes you have to go with that. I personally like to take horses that have run a race on the turf to win a turf maiden race. You don't really see a whole lot of first-time starters winning when they've run already. Tim and Sam checks that box off, so I think we got a pretty good shot here. Not enthused about the one post, but it's it's a maiden race. Anything can happen, and we're not going to be a favorite. So we'll take number 3, Tim and Sam, first race to the hoop. And again, Pat
love dunking, guy. What are you talking about?
Dunk it.
I was itchy on the trigger there. We're just waiting for you to say to the hoop.
To the hoop.
Right, to the hoop. By the way, we got Junior Mafia in the chat popping off here. Sarah Lang says she hit a nice Saratoga $20 pick 3, race 8, 9, 10 yesterday. Woo, that's slamming it.
That's a slammer
right there. And
Sarah Lang. Let's go.
Yes, Sarah Lang. Let's fucking go. All right, Barry. We don't have to wait long. The theme of next stepping continues.
Don't say it's 2. Oh,
no, it's 4. It's 4. It's I stretched it a little bit there. It's maybe not as close as I said, but we're going 5.5 furlongs on the turf, a $45,000. I should have done this for Barry's too. New York bred.
I was steep raised. You think I'm scared to catch a case on some bullshit?
Optional claimer. It's a non-winners of 2 something. I'm not here to read your fucking conditions though. Though the conditions do play into this. I've got a $10 win on the number 6. Just Add Water, and I'm playing a $5 exacta 6 over the 145. And it's because I think I've got a horse that's going to be sitting in the garden spot as the lone horse in the second wave behind a wall of early speed in this race. The 6 Just Add Water is underneath one of the hottest jockeys outside of Kendrick Carmouche with Jose Ortiz in for Chad Summers. And this horse is incredibly lightly raced in comparison to the other starters for this non-winners of 2 condition. And it makes you think that even with a couple races under its belt, it just may be more talented than the rest of this field. And Summers and the Connections are getting an easy W by gaming the conditions a bit. Not that they're doing anything wrong, just that they're being savvy with their placement. There should be quite a few horses, I think, forwardly placed. So this pace sets up great for someone to come from off the pace. I think this one is ready to run and try to make it back-to-back wins. In the exacta, I'm going to add the other horses that I think should be there in the end. One of them is going to be the 1 Strictly Taboo with Joel Rosario up. And then the other one is going to be the 5 Marco T. Those are the horses that I like to be moving late to be chasing after Just Add Water. And then I'm also going to use the 4 Bellicose. The reason being, this is the speed of speed. And if I'm constructing my ticket, then I want this horse underneath because I think it's the speed that's more likely to get caught by Just Add Water. Put these tickets together. You really have to consider, okay, who's fading late? Who's moving late? If they're fading, can they hang on? If they're moving late, can they get up? So that's kind of my reasoning there with the $5 exacta 6 with the 1, 4, 5. Barry, did you look at race 4 at all?
Yes, and I do like your selection here. Good running style, likes the distance. Did it twice in a row. Looks to be on the improve. I like it.
There we go. I'm tired of getting beaten by Jose Ortiz too, so I'm just gonna roll over and show him my fluffy underbelly. Barry, how do you feel about wrapping up picks?
I think we must.
Is mandatory. Go ahead, Barry.
All right, so we're going to go $20 to win on number 3, Tim and Sam in the first race. Hopefully we get everybody some money early and have a nice Friday. To the hoop.
There we go. To the hoop. I'm taking this one to the soccer goal. I don't know what that means, but race 4, $10 win. Number 6, Just Add Water, 4-1 on the morning line, and the $5 exacta 6 with the 1, 4, 5. Barry, it's been a fun week, man. Our first full week back in a long time.
Yeah, it was real good. We had some winners and last week, but I think we got some for tomorrow, and I definitely like our pick today.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, don't forget, Barry just mentioned it. We've got a show for Alabama Stakes Day at Saratoga. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you check it out before they start running on Saturday. As always, please press that subscribe button. Press that like button. It helps us out immensely. Gets us in the algorithm so more people can see us.
Ooh, in the rhythm.
Yeah.
Of the night.
For some reason, I just started thinking of Gloria Estefan and Miami Sound Machine.
Oh, that works.
Bing, 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 bing. All right, this is a good note to leave on with me doing
conga.
Gloria Estefan. Yeah, doing conga. But we hope you kick today's ass. and we will see you bright and early on Monday because we will have pick 3 bets for you. I'm going to find a beat to or a clip to write out on, and here it is. We'll see you Monday.
And what the fuck are you doing on TV?